In this step, we're going to create a function that takes in the x and y values and gives us back the angle of the phone. So to define a function, you go under the function blocks here. And in this case, we're going to want to do something, find the angle, and then return it. Okay, so let's call this getAngle. And we're going to need two parameters. So we're going to give this function two pieces of information, the x value and the y value. And we do that like so. There we are. So we've got x and y. And there's a little bit of a decision that we have to make inside this code. So we're going to use an if then else. So we're going to be using something called the arctangent function. The arctangent function gives us a value between -90 and +90. And we need to get a value between 0 and 360 depending on the full rotation of that phone. So the way we're going to do it is if our x value is less than 0, we know the phone is pointed to the left, so we want something between 360 and 180. If x is greater than 0, we know the phone is pointed to the right, so we want something between 0 and 180. So what we want to do is check and what I did here was right click on the function definition and we're going to get x, so that lets us get that x value, and we want to check if it's less than 0. And if it is, we're going to return the arctangent of y divided by x. And we're going to add 270 to that so that we get a value between 360 and 180. Now, if it's greater than 0, we want to get a value between 0 and 180, so we'll add 90 to this. All right, now let's update our magnetometer event handler so that we update the angle every time it changes as well. Now to do that, we're going to call this getAngle function. So under function, we've now got a new block called getAngle, and we're going to pass it our x value and our y value. All right, so let's see if that works. So here is my phone. We will live test this. right? And you can see as I turn my phone around, it rotates all the way back up to 0 and then crosses over again.